Something really big is moving in the Middle East, and Israel is on the edge. Prime Minister Netanyahu, he's kinda spooked. Not by words, by the way, not by threats, but by the timeline here, because in Washington, plans are being discussed. In Tehran, red lines are being drawn. And in Jerusalem, the fear is simple. If the US hits Iran, Israel will be hit first. You're watching TimesXP. I'm Driti Atri, and let's break this down step by step. The US is preparing military options against Iran. Not sanctions this time, not statements, hard power. Carrier strike groups are moving, bombers are being mentioned, Pentagon report. It is changing every single day, and Iran knows this. Now put yourself in Israel's shoes. Israel is America's closest ally in that particular region, which also makes it Iran's closest target. Iran may not strike the US mainland, of course they cannot, but it doesn't have to, because Iran has something else. Proxies everywhere. Here's Israel's nightmare scenario. If the US attacks Iran, Hezbollah fires rocket from Lebanon, militia strike from Syria and Iraq maybe, Hamas flares up again in Gaza, missiles rain down from multiple directions. This is not only one front, this is 5 fronts, and Israel knows that. And that is why Netanyahu is moving really fast. The Israeli army is being put on high alert, air defenses are being reinforced, civil defense drills, they are quietly increasing. Israel's message to its people is subtle but clear. Be ready, because if war breaks out, Israel may not start it, but it will absorb the first blow. Now look at Iran's calculus here. Iran has warned it will not show restraint again. It says that the next war will be longer, messier, and global. Iran's strategy is simple here. Don't fight America directly, bleed America through Israel. Now that makes Israel the frontline battlefield, whether it wants to be or not. And this is why the entire region is holding its breath. Jordan is really nervous, Lebanon is fragile, the Gulf is watching closely and quietly. Europe is panicking about spillover. One strike on Iran could trigger the biggest regional war in decades.